This week actually is kind of interesting because every January this group of atomic scientists puts out a bulletin, and they set the Doomsday clock. This is a clock that measures basically how close humanity is to annihilating itself. That time is midnight. It was created in the 50s during the Cold War when literal nuclear annihilation seemed like it was a daily concern. And last year it was moved to 2 minutes till midnight, which is as close to midnight as it's been since the 50s, since the Cold War. And this year, the scientists actually kept it at 2 minutes to midnight. And now, originally it was just about nuclear annihilation, but more recently, they've also started to look at climate change as being a major issue in terms of human annihilation. And so they kept it at 2 minutes to midnight, in part because climate change talks and people's inability to kind of grapple with this situation seem pretty dire right now.
That is very foreboding indeed, and it's also remarkable. That clock was originally created because of the threat of nuclear war. Now we've got the threat of nuclear war and climate change imminent. So we haven't solved the one problem. We've just kind of moved on to the next one, right?
Yeah, right. I mean, nuclear proliferation is kind of also becoming another issue again. The United States pulled out of one of the big treaties, recent big treaty, and so it wasn't a perfect treaty, but it was at least trying to avoid more nuclear weapons being produced, and so that was another reason they kept the clock close to 2 minutes, so close to midnight.
Yeah. That is a unfortunate news indeed, and this is why we drink.
Hotpocalypse.